Test 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
That's a little better. Testing 1, 2, 3. No, you don't have to. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing. Hello, Brady. How's it going? I haven't. It's going to be a little quieter tonight. We're trying something new that. Okay. I mean, it's trying something new that Logan gave us to make it sound clearer. So I think you'll have to turn it up on your end. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. It's all the way up on our end.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
All right. You know the drill. We'll call in around 6:53. Then you can play the intro, and then 6:55. It'll be good. Sounds good. From the McPherson Academic and Athletic Complex on the campus of the University of Mount Union, you are tuned in to Mount Union Purple Raider basketball here on 91.1 WRMU and the Mount Union Athletics live stream. Good Friday evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Friday night edition of Mount Union Purple Raider basketball. I'm Brendan Devaney, joined alongside by Jacob Boutar, and for the second straight weekend, the men's basketball program takes on another huge opponent in the Ohio Athletic Conference tonight. It is number 2 against number 3. Mount Union taking on 5-1 Marietta. Jacob, last week we saw Mount Union against Heidelberg. That was a phenomenal game. Tonight we are in for another huge contest between two annually predominant schools in the OAC.
Well, yeah, last week, Brendan, really the story of the game was Heidelberg plays great defense and Mount Union plays great offense. In this case, both teams play great offense. Marietta is averaging 89 points per game right now as a team throughout this season. They're just playing phenomenal basketball. They have over 4 guys that are averaging over 11 points per game. In particular, they're led by senior Jason Ellis, who's averaging 16 points per game right now. He's shooting near 50% from the three-point line, and he's shooting 90% from the free throw line as well. So this Marietta squad, they play a lot like Mount Union. They like to get up and down the court. They like to score as many points as possible, and we can be seeing a shootout here tonight. It's just going to be a great game all around for these two teams.
Yeah, last weekend we saw Mount Union suffer their first loss of the season at the hands of Heidelberg, an overtime thriller. Colin Gurley had a huge role in that game, Braden Poole as well. But then we saw him come back and get revenge on the Student Princes on Saturday last week. What does that tell you about this team, that they can suffer a tough loss but then bounce back the way that they did?
Yeah, I mean, nobody ever wants to really lose, but in Mount Union's case, it might have been the best thing that could have happened to them. They hadn't lost in so long that they really didn't know how to deal with adversity. Now this team has had to deal with some sort of adversity with that loss last week. They're going to start to play the better teams here now, too, because Marietta is just as good as Heidelberg is in as far as records go. And going into the OAC tournament, you're going to play teams like Marietta and Heidelberg down the stretch as the tournament goes on. So really, a loss might be the best thing for Mount Union last week because they have that adversity now that they've battled. And like how you said, they bounced back in a great way at Heidelberg with a big win, much needed win too. So this team should be confident that they can bounce back from any hardships that come their way.
Yeah, they lost by 6 last Friday night in overtime against Heidelberg, 89-83, but then came back and won by 6 on Saturday at Heidelberg, 67-61. And you mentioned it, 2 more weekends of regular season basketball for the Raiders. This weekend against Marietta tonight and tomorrow night. Not going to be easy games, but then we do have Muskingum, who is sitting in the lower half, number 6 right now in the OAC at 3-5 next weekend. So not as tough as competition next weekend going into the tournament, but it's now is the chance where you can solidify your spot, your seed in that OAC tournament.
Yeah, this weekend's going to be huge here, Brendan, because Marietta would have came into this weekend regardless if Mount Union had that loss or not, and they would want Mount Union's number because Mount Union, all Marietta's been hearing, Marietta has been a powerhouse in basketball in the OAC, but all they've heard in the past year is how good Mount Union is and how Mount Union has really taken over the OAC. So this is becoming a rivalry of some sorts here in basketball because just 2 great teams going at it right now. But now that Marietta sees that Mount Union's vulnerable, that Mount Union can lose, that should make Marietta even more confident they can come in here on Mount Union's home court and take this win tonight. But Mount Union, they're not going to let it happen that easily.
Yeah, Marietta for somehow is always one of the top teams in the country. They didn't play in the OAC championship last year, yet they still got into the national tournament. That just shows you, and they're still getting votes in Division III. I believe, 23 votes to get into the top 15, but they're not. Heidelberg's number 15, Mount Union's number 9, and Marietta's right there, just sitting outside of the top 15. It's a great rivalry. Marietta, a great basketball school in the state of Ohio, and this should be a good one. Who on Marietta are you looking for tonight to really play a factor in this game?
Well, like how I said at the beginning of the broadcast, Jason Ellis is the leader of this team. He averages 16 points per game, leading all scorers in that department right there. But Mason Leidick, too. He's averaging about 13 points per game, and he's a starter here for Marietta tonight as well. He shoots about 47% from downtown. So really, they have two great shooters that are some of their leading scorers there. So Mount Union needs to buckle down on those guys as they shoot around on the perimeter. And Mount Union themselves, they need to attack the perimeter as well. Marietta plays great perimeter defense, allowing only 31% three-point shooting. So Mount Union needs to get that three-point shooting going early in order to really soften up this Marietta defense.
We will take a pause here on 91.1 WRMU here for the national anthem. Back here on 91.1 WRMU and the Mount Union Athletics live stream. Mount Union men's basketball taking on the Marietta Pioneers. Well, let's take a look at the starting lineups here tonight for both the Raiders and Pioneers. For Mount Union, back to the usual starting five. Everyone healthy this weekend and not injured. Colin Gurley getting the start at guard. Chris Painter the start at guard. Ethan Stanislawski leading the point tonight. And then the two forwards, Braden Poole and Logan Hill. Taking a look at Marietta. Their starting five looks like this. It'll be Mason Leidick, Lucas Isley, Jason Ellis, Tim Krieger, and Brett Martin to round out the starting five for head coach John Vanderwall's Pioneers. Coach Vanderwall in his 14th season has really created and established a nationally ranked program year in and year out. 4 games left here in the regular season for Mount Union. And Jacob, tonight, what is your key to a Mount Union win?
Well, the key to the Mount Union win to me is simply on the defensive end. Get it done on the defensive end before the offensive end. Because what we've seen from this Mount Union offense all year is that they trust their system. They're going to get their points regardless. If they win on the defensive end, that's going to be the key here. Because like how we said at the top of the broadcast, Marietta plays the same style of basketball that Mount Union does. Marietta can put up points in a hurry. They're averaging close to 90 a game. So really, if you're able to limit the production of Marietta's offense on the defensive end, then you should be able to get your points on the offensive end and get an easy victory here tonight.
Mount Union on a 3-game win streak against the Pioneers. The last time Marietta defeated Mount Union was back in early 2019 with an 81-69 win, but Mount Union beat Marietta twice last year to win the season series. Logan Hill battling for the opening tip, and it's tipped out of bounds by Marietta. So Mount Union will get the ball first on the sideline with an inbounds play. Chris Painter to inbounds here. Still not a second off the clock. Or I think, will they take, yeah, they'll take 2 seconds off the clock off of that tip-off. So here we go. Stanislawski over to Gurley on the right wing. Back to Stanislawski. Closely defended by Isley. Now Stanislawski driving through. Puts up the hard layup. That's no good. We'll get a foul on the rebound. Mason Leidick falling to the floor and drawing that foul against Logan Hill with the rebound. Mason Leidick, the point guard here tonight for Marietta. Has at the top, now over to Martin. Now back to Leidick, left wing, defended by Poole. Leidick now over to Krieger. Krieger looking for help, gives it over to Isley. A three here from Marietta, and that's good. Jason Ellis knocks it down to make it 3-0 Pioneers.
Can't leave Jason Ellis open, Brendan. He shoots nearly 47% from the three-point line. He's going to hit a wide open shot every single time.
Stanislawski closely defended, top of the key, over to Poole. Right wing, Poole pulls up for three. He got it, no. That's going to be a long two. Had his foot on the line. And it's going to be 3-2 Marietta. Here's a three on the other end. That's good from Lucas Isley. So big shot after big shot here to start the ball game. Gurley double team near the logo. Over to Poole, right wing. Does he want to try again? Gives it back to Gurley. Now over to Stanislawski. Trying to get inside to Hill. He does. And Hill, the reverse layup is no good. And rebound goes to Ellis.
Great job getting the post position by Logan Hill. Just a little too fancy on that layup, caused that miss.
Isley over to Ellis. Now back to Krieger. That's a three. That's a long two. No good. Rebound goes to Braden Poole. 18:08 to play. 5-2 Mountain Union. Gurley for three. That's way off. Out of bounds is off of Stanislawski. Trying to get the rebound. And Marietta will have it with 18:03 to play. Already some confusion over on the scores table. Scoreboard has it at 6-2 Marietta.
Yeah, Brendan, that was a bit of a forced shot on that last possession by Colin Gurley. Really want to get that ball moving a little bit. You shouldn't be shooting a fadeaway three in that situation.
Isley using a pick from Krieger. Cross court over to Leidick. Leidick for a long three. He knocks it down in the corner. 9-2 Marietta. They have stormed out to a huge lead here. All coming from the threes. Three different Pioneers have knocked down the long ball here. Mason Leidick, Lucas Isley, and Jason Ellis all on the scoreboard to pull out to a huge lead here with 17:45 to play in the first half.
Yeah, Brendan, I can guarantee you what Coach Feuline's saying in that huddle. He's saying, get a hand up in every shooter's face. Really just don't leave anybody open on the perimeter right now. Mountain Union's led a couple easy open shots for Marietta that Marietta's been able to hit so far. That last three, though, Colin Gurley did a great job of contesting. It was just a better shot by Marietta. But really, get a hand in their face every single time, and you can slow down this run a little bit.
And a couple shots not falling for Mountain Union either. Logan Hill had a wide open layup, but I think he just tried to get too fancy with it and could not finish. And then Gurley trying to look like Kyrie Irving and could not knock that three ball down.
But yet again, Brendan, just trust your offense and those points are going to come. And Mountain Union does a great job of trusting their offense.
Painter atop the key, two ball. He knocks it down. And Chris Painter cuts the lead to 5.
Right on cue right there. Logan Hill, a great screen to free up Chris Painter and a great shot right there by Painter.
Ellis over to Isley. Now over to Martin. Now back to Ellis. Ellis driving on the baseline. Blocked out of bounds by Chris Painter. Jacob, Chris Painter was someone that was not in the lineup last Friday. He is a difference maker.
Definitely a difference maker indeed, as he showed on these last two possessions. That was a great job of really recovering. He let his man beat him a little bit, but he recovered for a great block. That's just a great defensive play.
Isley over to Leidick, inside to Martin. Martin, turnaround jumper is good in the lane. What a shot from the sophomore Brett Martin out of nearby Massillon.
Once again, got to put a hand in their face right there. There was no contest really on that shot. It was a difficult shot, but he's able to make it because there's no contest by Mount Union.
Gurley in the corner, into Hill. Hill blocked on the layup. Going to work against Tim Krieger. draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot 2. You heard Logan Hill's name all of last year, but Jacob so far this year has been quiet at times through the first 7 games.
And it may be quiet at times, but really his impact on the floor is more than what the box score shows. He does a great job of making his presence known down low, and he does a great job on the rebounding end too. Really, Logan Hill is just basically a leader on this squad because of all the dirty work he does down low for this team.
Banks in the second free throw and makes it 11-6 Marietta. And we'll get an offensive foul called. Lucas Isley called for the foul on the offensive end for Marietta. That's his first of the night, and it turns the ball back over to Mount Union.
And that was great aggressive defense by Colin Gurley right there. Really got in the middle of that passing lane and really forced the foul there for Marietta.
Close defense here coming from Isley. Over to Painter, right wing, defended by Ellis. Painter driving through the lane, trying to get it inside to Hill, but shoved on the pass and goes out of bounds. So another turnover from Mount Union as Jack Alexander checks into the ball game for Marietta.
Yeah, right idea right there by Chris Painter. Just a little bit of miscommunication between him and Logan Hill, but keep up that ball movement. That's the right idea.
Kyle Matoski also into the ball game. Top of the key 3 here from Ellis. That's no good. Rebounded by Gurley. 16 minutes to play, first half, 11-5 Pioneers, and a foul called near midcourt. Kyle Matoski shoving Colin Gurley as Gurley was trying to look for the path. And another foul call against Marietta. They have 3 here early in the first 5 minutes. Painter will inbound to Stanislavski. Now back over to Painter, defended by Ellis. Over to Poole now. Poole pulls up for 3. He got it! Braden Poole, he's got 5 and cuts the lead to 2.
Movement without the ball right there. Great job by Braden Poole. Really got himself open. A nice rhythm look and knocks down the 3.
Alexander now with it for Marietta. Double team by Poole and Hill, and tries to get it to Ellis, and Gurley with Painter with the steal. Painter picks up the dribble and finds Poole underneath. It looked ugly, but they finished on the offensive end to cut it to 11.
Looked ugly, but finished pretty. Chris Painter Jr., he's doing a great job right here, making his presence known early.
Leidick, defended by Gurley. Leidick pulls up for 3. Woohoo! Mason Leidick knocks it down. Off-balance shot gives Marietta a 3-point lead.
Yeah, nothing else Colin Gurley could have done right there. That was a great contest. It was just a better shot right there, personally, for Marietta.
Stanislavski over to Painter, defended by Ellis. Now back to Poole, defended by Martin. Poole cross court to Painter. Painter, double team, now finds Stanislavski in the corner, defended by Alexander. Stanislavski pulls up for 3. He got it! Ethan Stanislavski answers the 3 from Marietta and ties the ball game at 14.
Giving Marietta a taste of their own medicine. A great contested 3 right there by Ethan Stanislavski.
Martin going to work. Turnaround jumper on the baseline. Off the back iron, rebounded by Hill. Here's Gurley. Pulls up for a long 2. He knocked it down. Colin Gurley gives Mount Union a 16-14 lead with just over 14 minutes to play. And we're going to get a foul called or not. Jack Alexander limping his way over to the sideline for Marietta. I did not even see what happened.
Chris Painter Jr. caught him a little bit right there on the inbounds pass, knocked him down a little bit. I think shook him up there.
So it will be a foul against Chris Painter Jr. That's his second for the Raiders. Alexander subbed off. And it looks like Lucas Isley checked back in for the Pioneers. 16-14, Raiders lead the Pioneers. Under 14 minutes to play. Isley over to Leidick. Leidick defended by Gurley. Now over to Sammy Willoughby. And here's Matowski with the layup underneath. Ties the ball game at 16. Gurley defended by Leidick over to Poole. Poole pump fakes, drives on the baseline, puts up the layup, and gets called for the offensive foul. It's Jason Ellis drawing the charge against Braden Poole. Darrell Newsom into the ball game, along with Christian Parker and Adam Cheney coming into the ball game as well for the Raiders.
Yeah, that last possession right there, Brendan, that was unfortunate. That was a great use of the pump fake by Braden Poole. Really opened up the driving lane for him, which would have been an easy layup, but Jason Ellis, a great job of putting his body on the line and drawing the offensive foul.
Leidick over to Willoughby, now over to Isley. Isley pulls up for a long three. Ooh, in and out of bounds on Willoughby, trying to get the rebound, and the Raiders will take possession here.
And I'm loving the adjustments I'm seeing from Mount Union right now. They're doing a much better job of contesting these threes, not giving up anything open on the perimeter. Unfortunately, Marietta's hit some of these contested shots, but if Mount Union continues to contest these threes, they're going to continue to find themselves in a chance to win this game.
They definitely got a hand in the face of Isley on that shot. Now here's Stanslawski, left wing, over to Cheney, driving baseline against Willoughby. Now Parker in the corner for three. He got it! The freshman is back. Christian Parker makes it 19-16 Raiders. Cooper Parrott over to Matowski, now over to Leidick. Leidick defended by Gurley. Leidick pulls up for three. He got it. Mason Leidick answers. That has been the ball game so far here in the first 10 minutes. You hit a three, okay, I'll go down and knock down a three as well. And we'll get an offensive foul call against Ethan Stanslawski. It's Sami Willoughby drawing it.
And once again right now, Brendan, Mount Union can't get discouraged by the fact that Marietta is hitting these threes now. Earlier in the game they could have because they weren't contesting them, but now they're putting a hand in the face. Marietta is just knocking down some really difficult shots right now. So Mount Union needs to continue this defensive intensity, and sometime soon, hopefully, Marietta is going to cool down.
Marietta, 36% three-point shooting team. Leidick on the three, that's no good. Rebound goes over to Parrott in the corner. Now they find a streaking Leidick from Matowski, and that goes out of bounds, but there's a foul called against Ethan Stanslawski. That will send Mason Leidick to the free throw line.
Yeah, Mount Union just caught sleeping there a little bit. They did a great job of really closing out that defensive possession. They just could not get the rebound, and really they just let Leidick with the backdoor cut, and easy foul call right there.
Chris Painter Jr. back into the ball game for Stanslawski. As Leidick knocked down the first free throw. One more coming for the junior from Cuyahoga Falls. Knocks it down and makes it 21-19 Marietta, 11:56 left to play. He'll take a seat, and Jason Ellis checks back into the ball game. Painter will lead the point. Over to Newsom, defended by Parrott. Top of the key now to Gurley, defended by Ellis. Over to Cheney now, driving against Willoughby, and Willoughby called for the foul against Cheney. That's his fourth of the half for Marietta. 11:43 to play. First half. Painter going to work against Leidick. Now, bad pass over to Gurley, stolen away here from Ellis. Ellis. And we'll get a whistle away from the ball, called against Adam Cheney. And I think it's drawn against Sami Willoughby, so Willoughby and Cheney having a battle here early.
Yeah, Mountain Union needs to be careful here now, Brendan. They got 6 fouls. The next foul is going to put Marietta in the penalty for the rest of the half.
Ellis into Matowski, battling back against Parker. Puts up the hook shot, no good. Rebounded against Parker. Parker finds Newsom on the other end, and he lays it up and in. Fast break offense from the Raiders, and we're tied at 21.
Great rebound right there by Christian Parker, really pushing the pace, and Darrell Newsom, a great finish on the fast break.
Isley defended by Painter, other end here from Marietta. Now they switch off, double team with Parker. Isley into Matowski. Matowski blocked on the shot by Newsom, but the second chance is up and in. And gives the Pioneers back a 23-21 lead.
Yeah, great initial team defense right there by Mount Union, but you can't give up that second chance opportunity, especially to a high-octane offense like Marietta.
Whole bench on its feet for Marietta. Gurley over to Painter for 3. He got it! Number 3, 4-3, and gives the Raiders a 1-point lead. Isley going baseline, reverse layup is no good. Rebounded by Ellis. Now finds Parrott for 3 rather. That's no good. Willoughby loses the ball and is picked up by Painter. Painter going quick on the other end. Will bring it out. Finds Parker. Parker thought about a 3. Now gives it over back to Painter. Painter double teamed and kicked out of bounds eventually by Ellis. A lot happening there in the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, I'll tell you what right now, Brendan, too. I am loving the intensity that Chris Painter Jr. is playing with on both ends right now. He's really creating opportunities on the offensive end, not only for himself, but for his teammates. And on the defensive end, he's doing a great job of playing nice, aggressive defense on Marietta and really slowing down their offense here a little bit.
Braden Poole checking back into the ball game for Adam Cheney. Newsom inbounds to Painter. Painter now. Double team gets away from it, gives it over to Newsom in the corner for 3. He got it! Darrell Newsom, another 3. Makes it 27-23.
Beautiful offense right there by Chris Painter. Drives into the hole and really finds the wide open Darrell Newsom, who's been red hot from the three-point line all season long.
Isley going to work against Painter, gives it out to Martin. Martin pulls up for a jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Newsom. Gurley behind the back, gives it out to Poole in the corner. No good. Rebound goes to Isley. Isley pushes over to Martin, over to Ellis. And we will get a foul call away from the ball. It's Tim Krieger drawing the foul against Christian Parker. That's his first of the night, 7th of the half for Mountain Union. So that puts Marietta in the bonus. And Tim Krieger, looking for his first points of the night, will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Yeah, and Mountain Union needs to be careful the rest of the half here. Marietta is a decently good free throw shooting team, so really you don't want to give Marietta many free opportunities here.
And the free throw, no good from Krieger. Newsom brings in the rebound. And so Mountain Union lucks out on that possession. Still leads by 4, 27-23. Gurley looking to get hot, pulls up for 3. He got it! Colin Gurley in the face of Mason Leidick. Brings it to a 7-point lead, 30-23 Mountain Union, 8:47 to play here in the first half. And Jacob, Raiders are knocking down their 3 balls here tonight. Nothing short of unusual.
Yeah, it's raining threes here on that last possession in particular. Colin Gurley's seen all of his teammates been hitting threes all night. He wanted in on the action. That was just a great shot right there for him. Mountain Union doing a great job really moving that ball around the perimeter, and that's crucial to attacking this Marietta defense, who, like how I said at the beginning of the broadcast, they only allow 31% from the three-point line all season long. So Mountain Union doing a great job really softening up that Marietta defense and really starting to pull away a little bit now in this game.
Marietta shooting 55% from 3. Mountain Union shooting 75% from 3 so far here tonight. Raiders are 6 of 8 from the 3. All 6 coming from 6 different Raiders. That is just great to see. As Isley and the Martin, no good. And the putback from Krieger makes it 30-25 with 8:25 to play.
Yeah, and Mount Union, like how I said a couple possessions ago, they need to finish out these defensive possessions. They're doing a great job of really stopping the initial shot, but they can't give up second chance opportunities.
And Logan Hill in the lane. Draws the foul, gets the shot to go. What a feed there from Colin Gurley, and Logan Hill doing the rest. He's got 4 tonight, and is making it 5 at the charity stripe here.
Yeah, that was great recognition right there by Colin Gurley. Saw Logan Hill making a beautiful cut into the lane, and Logan Hill does the rest with a great finish.
Ryan Reddy into the ball game for Marietta as Hill finishes the 3-point play. He's got 5, makes it 33-25 Mount Union with 8:10 to play. Ellis into Krieger, backing downhill. Krieger in the lane, pump fakes with the pivot foot, puts up the shot, no good, and Poole brings in the rebound. Good defense there from Logan Hill. Gurley near the logo, finds Hill inside. Hill with the layup again. Back-to-back possessions where Gurley finds Hill, and it's a 10-point lead for the Raiders.
Running that pick and roll beautifully, Brendan. Colin Gurley draws the double team. Logan Hill's wide open, and Colin Gurley with a great find for him.
Ready. Stopped by Ethan Stanislawski. Ellis pulls up for 3. Knocks it down. Jason Ellis, the senior from Marion Harding. Cuts the lead to 35-28. He's got 6 tonight. Gurley double team now. Now only defended by Leidick. Gurley trying to find Painter on the baseline, but it's stolen away by Krieger. Here comes Ellis. Other end for Marietta. Ellis going coast to coast, finds Martin underneath, and Martin lays it up and in. Brett Martin, he now has 4. And Ellis stealing the ball away from from Mount Union rather. And a timeout called by the Pioneers. 30-second timeout. And just like that, Marietta not going away easily.
Yeah, Brendan, that was just 2 huge mental errors right there for Mount Union. On the defensive end, you need to stop the ball. They did not do that, and that led to an easy fast break score for Marietta. And then on the offensive end here, I don't even know what happened right there. That was just a huge miscommunication. You'd never really see that, and Marietta capitalizes on those mistakes.
Yeah, not even sure what that was from the Raiders. I'll tell you this, Mike Feline in that huddle right there, just saying, hey, let's not do that again.
Yeah, you never want to do that.
All
especially,
need to be said.
Yep, really. I mean, you don't want to give this Marietta team many opportunities on the offensive end. You really want to limit your turnovers here because as Marietta has shown us early on in this game, they can get buckets in any way possible. So limiting those offensive opportunities is crucial. You cannot turn over the ball, especially in a careless way like that.
Just here in the first half, 6 turnovers from Mount Union. 4 points off those turnovers for Marietta. Martin now over to Leidick, left wing. Leidick bring around the arc. Leidick puts up the jumper, and it's good off the glass to make it 35-32. Mason Leidick, he now leads the game with 13 points.
Yeah, once again, Brendan, that's way too easy right there. Mountain Union needs to do a better job contesting these shots or Marietta's going to get right back in this game.
Gurley over to Poole, pulls up for 3. Oh, no good off the front end. Rebound goes over to Ellis. Ellis over to Krieger. Krieger thought about a jump shot, now gives it over to Reddy. Now here's Isley for 3. That's no good. Rebound goes to Martin. Martin now over to Ellis. Thought about a 3. Pump fakes. Now a long 2. That's no good. Rebounded by Poole. Gurley will slow things down. It's Gurley, Poole, Hill, Stanislawski, and Painter on the floor. Painter in the corner for 3. He got it. Colin Gurley is finding his guys all over the place tonight. Another assist for Gurley. Painter now has 8, and that layup no good from Ellis. Stanislavski with it on the other end. Finds Gurley, pulls up for 3. No good off the back iron. Rebound goes to Reddy. Reddy now pushing the pace. Flying against Stanislavski. Pivot foot. Now over to Leidick. Pulls up for 3. That's good. Whew. Mason Leidick keeping Marietta in this one. He's got 16. Makes it 38-35. 1 second, it feels like a huge lead for the Raiders. And then just a few seconds later, Marietta within 3. Both teams, you said it before the air, Jacob, Marietta really knows how to light up the scoreboard, but so do the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, it's scorching hot in here right now. I mean, it seems like nobody can miss in here right now, but what I'm seeing right now from Colin Gurley in particular, he's almost playing what I like to call decoy basketball here. They're so fixated on him, they're sending 2 guys his way, that he's acting like he's going to shoot the ball every single time, and then he makes that extra pass, and Mount Union's getting these easy opportunities. So it's just great unselfish play from Colin Gurley. It just shows why he's the leader of this team. Colin Gurley is just doing a great job facilitating for others, and trust me, he's going to get his points at the end of the day too, because when you're as good a scorer as Colin Gurley, you're going to find a way to break through that Marietta defense. But keep up the great work right now. If I'm Colin Gurley, making those extra passes, really everybody on Mount Union right now doing a great job of making those extra passes around the perimeter and hitting down their shots with ease.
4 assists from Colin Gurley so far here tonight. Also 3 from Chris Painter, who's done a nice job in his return to Mount Union. So, yeah, everyone getting involved so far in this one. 7 Raiders also in the points category. Just 6 for Marietta. Most of them coming from Mason Leidick. 16 points for Leidick here tonight in the first half. As we're back to action, 5 minutes to play here, first half. Gurley over to Newsom in the corner for 3. He got it! Darrell Newsom, he's got 8. 5 assists from Colin Gurley, and it's 41-35 Mount Union. Ellis here on the other end for the Pioneers. Ellis driving against Newsom, and we will get a travel call against Jason Ellis.
Yeah, great defense right there from Mount Union, but Brendan on the offensive end, right on cue. Colin Gurley once again draws the double team and makes the great extra pass out to Darrell Newsom. Colin Gurley is really just helping facilitate this Mount Union offense in a great way right now.
Stanislavski driving through the lane, kicks it out to Newsom. No, the Poole driving through, kicks it back to Newsom in the corner. And Newsom will slow things down, gives it back top to Gurley. 10 on the shot clock. Gurley going to work against Leidick. Gurley almost loses the ball, but draws the foul against Sami Willoughby. Not on the shot, so Raiders will have it on the baseline with 4:16 left to play.
I mean, I'm going to sound like a broken record here, Brendan, but really, Colin Gurley is just doing such a magnificent job of really breaking these double teams. Right there, he doesn't make the extra pass, but he's able to draw the foul with his aggressive take to the hole. He's just got to keep up this great work, which I know he will, because Colin Gurley, he's a true leader of this squad.
Newsom, double teamed. Now use the pick from Hill. Newsom driving through, layup no good, brought in by Brett Martin. Ready here on the other end, flying through, brings it out. Finds Martin, pump fakes. Martin now finds Matoski, but that goes off the hands of Matoski and out of bounds. With 3:54 to play, and Raiders will have possession. (41-35) your score here in the first half. An offensive showdown here tonight between the number 2 and number 3 teams and the OAC. Gurley double teamed, now just defended by Leidick, finds Poole. Poole backing down, turnaround, jump shot, no good. Rebound tipped out to Stanislavski, who in the corner will bring it out. Stanislavski wants a 3, pulls back, now finds Hill, no, stolen away by Matoski. Now here's Isley. Isley, 4-3, no, long 2, that's no good. Rebounded by Matoski, who finds Ellis. Now over to Martin. They swing it around to Leidick. Leidick on the baseline. Steps back for a long two and knocks it down on the baseline. Mason Leidick cannot miss here tonight. He now has 18. Makes it a 4-point game.
You may need to start sending 2 guys now over to Mason Leidick's way. I mean, just doing a great job of really getting these shots down, even these tough contested ones.
Stanislawski for 3. He got it. 44-37. And we'll get a whistle.
Yeah, I'm Brendan on this offensive end right now for Mount Union. Once again, another beautiful job by Colin Gurley, driving into the lane, really collapsing the defense, and Stanislawski has a wide open three-pointer, and he's able to knock it down. It's just great, unselfish play right now.
Leidick driving against Gurley, puts up the jump shot, and it's good. Mason Leidick now has 20 on the night. He has 20 of the 39 points for Marietta. 2:15 to play. Newsom finds Poole driving through. Layup no good. Rebounded by Matoski. Now here's Isley on the other end for Marietta. Hand off to Leidick. Defended by Stanislawski. Now into Martin. Back it down Poole. Martin blocked by Poole on the hook shot. Just basically ripped it out of his hands.
That's a grown man's block right there, Brendan. Great job by Braden Poole.
Under 2 to play here in the first half. Stanislawski pulls up for a long 2. Knocks it down. Ethan Stanislawski. He now has 8. Makes it 46-39.
Great defense on one end and an even better offense on the other end. Great job by Ethan Stanislawski using that dribble to get himself in rhythm.
And a stolen ball here out of bounds. Off of Leidick, rather. Poole getting in on the defensive action again. Knocking it out of Isley's hands. And a turnover from Marietta. 1:31 here to play in the first half. Raiders will have possession, up 7. Cooper Parrott checking back in for Mason Leidick. Stanislawski near the logo, defended by Isley. Hand off to Gurley. Gurley now double teamed by Krieger and Ellis. Now finds Hill underneath it. Hill puts it up and in. Man, Colin Gurley. He's got eyes in the back of his head, the size of his head. He's seeing everyone tonight.
Colin Gurley's looking like Magic Johnson out here. I have no idea how he got that pass away, but that's just a great find and an even better finish by Logan Hill.
Here's Tim Krieger on the baseline. The jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Newsom. 48-39, under a minute to play here in the first half. Raiders leading Marietta. 50 seconds to play. Gurley near the logo. Gurley. Cross court to Stanislawski. Stanislawski near the elbow. Pulls up. Can't hit. Rebounded by Krieger. Isley behind the back. Wants a 3. Now finds Krieger. Top the key. Hand off to Parrott. Over to Ellis now. Defended by Stanislawski. 25 seconds left. Ellis driving through. Kicks it out to Parrott. 10 on the shot clock. Parrott with the layup. Flies through the lane. Costa lead to 7. 14 seconds left. And Mount Union can hold for the final shot here in the half. 4 seconds left. Now 3. Gurley double teamed. Gurley finds Newsom and will not get the shot off before the buzzer sounds. I think Gurley wanted a foul as he's attesting his case to the head official, but won't get any answer. So that brings us here to halftime, 48-41. Mount Union over Marietta. We expected the scoreboard to get lit up here tonight. Boy, did it get lit up in that first half.
Yeah, we expected it to get lit up, but I don't know about that much right there. I mean, just three-pointers raining in from everywhere. And Mount Union right now, I mean, you can't say enough about what they've done on the offensive end of the floor. They're just playing such unselfish basketball. Colin Gurley in particular, like how he said on that last assist, don't even know how he's seeing some of these guys at this point. They're throwing everything at him, and he's doing a great job of really using those double teams to Marietta's disadvantage and Mount Union's advantage, really setting his teammates up with great opportunities. On the defensive end, all they need to do is really just continue to contest shots, because they did a much better job in the second half of that first half, doing a great job of contesting every shot for Marietta. Marietta's just so red hot right now, too, that they're just hitting everything as well. So Mount Union, they can't stop Marietta's offense, but they can limit it by playing great defense, and they should be on their way to a win if they keep those things up after the half.
All right, we'll take a break here for halftime on 91.1 WRMU and the Mount Union Athletics live stream. 48-41 your score here in Alliance. Mount Union on top of Marietta. We'll be right back for the second half here on 91.1 WRMU. Back here on 91.1 WRMU and the Mount Union Athletics live stream. Brendan Deviney here with you alongside Jacob Boutar, getting ready for the second half of action tonight between Mount Union and Marietta. Raiders currently leading the Pioneers 48-41 here at halftime. And Jacob, taking a look at that first half, a lot of higher numbers at halftime than you usually expect. Mount Union attempting 13 threes there, knocking down 9 of them. Marietta was 7 of 12. Both teams really hitting their shots, lighting it up from behind the arc, and lighting it up the scoreboard here at halftime.
Yeah, unselfish basketball is the best type of basketball, Brendan. That's going to win you a lot of games, too, because Mount Union, they did hit 9 threes, 9 of 13. They're shooting 64% from the floor and 69% from the three-point line. But the stat that really stands out to me is they have 13 assists on 18 made baskets. That's just incredibly unselfish basketball, and that's the right way to play the game, because this might not sound normal, but that ball has energy whenever you're moving that basketball around. So really, when you have great ball movement, you most likely are going to get more open rhythm shots because of it. And Mount Union's taking full advantage of that right now. Colin Gurley in particular, I mean, he may only have 5 points, a lot less than we're accustomed to seeing him score, but 6 assists, that's just a great job by him. Mount Union's really doing a great job on that offensive end, getting everybody involved in that first half.
Yeah, Colin Gurley, 6 assists there in the first half. That is just crazy, and he is one, Jacob, that loves knocking down the three, loves putting up 25, 30 points a game. But every time he gets an assist there in the first half, he was celebrating just as hard as he would knocking down a 25-foot three ball. He is loving the way not just himself, but the whole team is playing here tonight, and that matters a lot.
And it shows his growth, really, Brendan, because the way I think about it, last year he was mainly in a scoring role. So he would go out and he'd get as many points as possible. He had guys like Nathan Bauer-Malone and Devontae Frieger out there who can do some of the assist work for him there at the guard position, and his job was to score. But this shows that he's grown more into the leader, and he's just doing a great job of it right now, really getting his teammates involved while also trying to get himself involved on the offensive end, too. I love what I'm seeing here tonight from Colin Gurley.
Still a close game, though, Jacob. 7-point game. Mason Leidick leads the game with 20 points. You wouldn't really think of it watching this game, like you mentioned before, but 20 points for Leidick in 15 minutes on the floor. He's 7 for 9, 4 for 6 from 3. What is the answer for him?
Yeah, really, the only thing you can do, it seems like you're not going to really stop him tonight. All you can do is just limit his opportunities. So deny him the ball whenever he doesn't have it, whenever he's trying to get the ball back, or also just continue to tightly contest every shot. Really in that first half, Colin Gurley in particular was defending him, and he was doing a great job on like 3 or 4 shot attempts. Hand right in the face. The next best thing he could have done was block it. I mean, it was just a great contest. He's just making a lot of difficult shots right now. So really, I'd say deny him the ball. That's probably your best way of limiting his opportunities. But if you can't deny him the ball, just continue to tightly contest all of his shots, and hopefully some of these won't start to fall for him.
Oh, we're underway here in the second half between Mount Union and Marietta. Number 2 against number 3 in the OAC. Leidick with it, driving through against Stanslawski. Puts up the layup, no good. Fight for the rebound, brought in by Gurley. Gurley put on some dribbles and almost loses the ball. Finds it in the corner. Now Hill back to Gurley. Closely defended by Leidick. Isley rather. Gurley loses the ball, picked up by Martin. Martin other end, going to work against Poole, puts up the layup, no good. Brought in by Gurley.
Great job by Mount Union on these first 2 possessions, really contesting these layups and making nothing easy there for Marietta.
Stanslawski with it at the logo. 19:05 to play, second half. Stanslawski over to Hill. Hill brings down the other side, gives it to Gurley. Right wing, Gurley defended by Leidick. Gurley pump fakes. Now finds Hill underneath, and Hill can't hit the layup. Gets his own rebound. Second attempt is good with the reverse. And Logan Hill, he's got 11 points on the night, makes it 50-41. Now they find Ellis. Krieger finding Ellis streaking through the lane, and Ellis cuts the lead to 7. He now has 8.
Yeah, can't allow those backdoor cuts right there. Too easy for Marietta. But on the offensive end, once again, Colin Gurley doing a great job of getting Logan Hill involved. Misses the first shot, but a great job with the second chance opportunity.
Gurley kicks it out to Stanslawski. Stanslawski almost loses his dribble. Now it's picked up by Poole, and we'll get a foul call on the floor going against Marietta. It's Mason Leidick getting called for the foul. That's his first of the half. Painter will inbound on the baseline. Painter looking for someone, and they're going to have to call a timeout. Good inbound defense there from Marietta. Gurley saying, hey, I was open. You just could have thrown it to me, and I would have caught it. But 18-14 to play. Slow start out of the gate for both teams here in the second half.
Yeah, very different from what we saw in that first half, really. I mean, both teams are playing great defense right now. In particular, Marietta's doing a great job of ball denial right here for Mountain Union. So really, it's just hard for Mountain Union to get these passes off. And Mountain Union on their defensive end doing a great job of contesting these layups here early on. So a little bit of a slower pace here, but I'd expect the pace to pick up here as the second half goes on.
An update down in Marietta. The women's team taking on the Pioneers as well tonight. Raiders currently leading 44-41 against 5-3 Marietta in the women's matchup here tonight. Stanslawski inbounds to Gurley in the corner, defended by Isley. Gurley pulls up for 3 off the side of the backboard. Rebound goes to Ellis. Ellis now pushing it. Finds Isley on the other end. Layup no good, but the putback attempt by Leidick is good. It cuts the lead to 5. Leidick has 22.
Great fast break defense initially, but you can't allow those second chance opportunities, and Mason Leidick takes advantage of it.
Painter on the left wing. Goes it to Hill, now back to Painter. Painter driving baseline, kicks it out to Gurley, right wing 3. In and out. Rebound tipped into the hands of Isley. Isley over to Ellis, defended by Painter. Ellis pulls up for a long 3 off the front end. Rebound falls in the hands of Hill. Now Pfeiffer on the ground, and it's picked up by Gurley. Gurley trying to find Hill, tipped into the hands of Ellis. Ellis now down to Leidick, lays it up and in, and we have a 3-point game. Fast break offense off of turnovers, helping Marietta here to make it 50-47.
Yeah, a bit of a careless turnover right there by the Purple Raiders. Right here, it's going to be crucial for a basket. They've been struggling here to start out the second half, so really just get the best shot available here.
Poole finds Painter underneath, and Painter with the reverse layup makes it 52-47. Boy, the passing here tonight from Mount Union has been remarkable.
Yeah, right there, a great pass by Braden Poole, but what set that up was a great backdoor cut by Chris Painter. Caught his defenders sleeping and got wide open down low.
Isley pulls up for 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Hill. Here's Stanslawski, other end, defended by Leidick. Stanslawski over to Poole, looking for Hill. Now Poole drives to the lane, puts up the shot. No good, but we're going to get a personal foul, a blocking foul going against Tim Krieger, drawn by Braden Poole on the shot. So Poole will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and what really set up that opportunity right there for Braden Poole was the pump fake, because Mountain Union's been so hot from the three-point line. He pump fakes at the three-point line, opens up that driving lane, and he's able to draw the foul.
Poole's first free throw is good to make it 53-47. Cooper Parrott, Sami Willoughby, and Kyle Matoski all checking into the ball game here for Marietta. One more at the line for Poole, and he cannot knock it down. Rebounded by Matoski, and Isley will bring up the floor. Here's Ellis, pulls up for a long 2 inside the arc, and knocks it down. Jason Ellis brings it back to a 53-49 game. Marietta bench getting vocal now. Stanslawski Goes over to Painter, top of the key, defended by Parrott. Painter now over to Stanislavski, other side. Stanislavski defended by Isley, trying to find a path. Pulls up for a long two and knocks it down. Ethan Stanislavski, he now has 10, makes it 55-49, and we'll get a foul called against Colin Gurley at the logo, drawn by Lucas Isley.
Yeah, just a little too aggressive right there for Colin Gurley on defense, but you like to see that type of defense going forward. And Ethan Stanislavski on the offensive end, great isolation basketball, really used those dribbles to get himself in a nice rhythm and knocks down the easy jumper.
15:38 to play. Second half. Close fought game thus far. Isley kicks it out to Parrott, defended by Stanislavski. Now over to Matosky, top of the key to Ellis. Ellis driving through, kicks it out to Willoughby. Now back to Ellis, left wing, defended by Poole. Inside of Matosky, backing downhill. Matosky puts up the shot, airballs it, and a foul on the rebound against Braden Poole. No, rather Chris Painter. I didn't even see what he did. And the whole Mount Union bench unhappy with that call.
Yeah, I can see why they're unhappy with that call, Brendan. That's just two guys right there really battling for the rebound. That could have went either ways right there. Personally, if I was a referee, I would not have made a foul call on that possession.
The inbound to Willoughby, who finds Ellis. Ellis now double teamed by Poole and Newsom, and Poole with the steal, but steps out of bounds on the sideline. Great defense there from the Raiders. Poole getting a standing ovation from his whole team.
Yeah, really a great job by Darrell Newsom right there. Braden Poole was playing great one-on-one defense, but really what caused that turnover was Darrell Newsom coming over with the double team. And right now, we're seeing a great back and forth here between the teams, really trying to get this game a little bit more energized.
Yeah, slow start to this half. Now both teams clapping back at each other. Isley pulls up for three. That's off the front end. Rebound goes to Poole. Now here comes Newsom. Gives it to Gurley. Pulls up for three. No good. And Braden Poole falling to the floor trying to get the rebound. Hits the ground really hard. A hard fall there for Braden Poole. He's okay, gets up quickly. Foul called against Sami Willoughby. Couple substitutions here. Leidick and Alexander checking back in for the Pioneers.
Yeah, glad to see Braden Poole get up nice and quick off that very awkward fall right there. That was a dangerous fall, and he's surely going to be feeling that tomorrow morning.
Hill driving baseline, rejected by Matosky. Into the hands of Parrott, and a foul called against Colin Gurley again. That's his second. Hill just had Kyle Matosky all in his face on that one. Adam Chaney and Christian Parker checking into the ball game for the first time this half. As Jack Alexander, second appearance on the floor tonight for him, leads the point. Defended by Stanislavski. Now over to Willoughby. Inside of Matosky. Backing down Parker. Matosky, turnaround floater, no good. Willoughby trying to save it, but he cannot. Steps on the black paint. And a turnover for Marietta. Raiders will take possession.
Yeah, it was great defense right there by Christian Parker, really making it a difficult shot there for Marietta and really just forcing the most difficult shot possible.
Gurley crosses the logo, defended by Leidick. Over to Newsom in the corner for three. That's no good. Rebound goes to Cheney. First possession here for the Raiders. Cheney going to get work against Willoughby. Turnaround floater, no good. Rebounded by Willoughby. Alexander quickly on the other end, pushing the pace. Finds Leidick, almost stolen by Newsom. Over to Parrott now, top of the key, defended by Gurley. Parrott driving through. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Matosky, and he puts up the second effort and brings it to a 55-51 lead.
Yeah, once again, a great defensive possession initially there for the Purple Raiders, but they just can't allow those second chance opportunities, and Marietta yet again capitalizes on it.
Stanislavski closely defended by Alexander. Step back three ball. Can't hit. Rebounded by Matosky. And a foul called against Christian Parker on the rebound against Matoski. And that's his second foul of the night, fourth of the half for Mount Union.
Yeah, Brendan, I'd love to see Mount Union start to move the ball a little bit more like how they were in that first half, really try to create a rhythm on offense again, because right now their offense is just a little bit out of whack here coming out of halftime.
They're still up by 4. Parrott over to Leidick, defended by Newsom. Now over to Alexander, defended by Stanislawski. Matoski to Leidick, left wing. Leidick near the charity stripe, pulls up for a long 2, knocks it down. Mason Leidick now has 26 on the night. Cuts the lead to 2. Mount Union up 55-53, 12:51 to play. Stanislawski, right wing, defended by Alexander. Looking for help, gives it into Parker. Parker pulls up on the baseline, deflected by Matoski off the side of the backboard. And a failed possession there for the Raiders. Parrott pulls up for 3. Can't hit. Rebound goes to Matoski, trying to get it into Willoughby. And now it's a loose ball. Willoughby picks it up. Can't hit the layup. Rebounded by Matoski. Matoski, another chance here. And he connects and ties the ball game at 55.
Yeah, that's unacceptable right there, Brendan. Third and fourth opportunities right there for Marietta. You're not going to win many basketball games like that. Mountain Union needs to do a better job closing out these defensive possessions.
And Stanislawski draws the foul against Jack Alexander. Alexander called for being a little too aggressive there. And with 12:06 to play, Newsom will inbound on the sideline for Mount Union. Poole has checked in for Cheney. Newsom here, defended by Parrott, left wing. Over to Parker. Parker driving through and draws the foul, gets a shot to go, and will go to the line for the three-point play.
That was a great cut right there by Christian Parker. Really faked his defender out, thinking that he was going to go set the screen, when really it's just a nice backdoor cut. And it's a great find to find him in stride, and a great finish there by the freshman.
Foul called against Sami Willoughby. He'll take a seat. Tim Krieger into the ball game for Marietta, along with Isley and Martin. Parker finishes the three-point play with the free throw and gives Mount Union back a three-point lead, 58-55, 11:45 left to play. Alexander, momentum three ball, top of the key, connects off the assist from Parrott. And we're tied at 58. 11:3 to play. Newsom with it, right wing, defended by Parrott. Inside of Poole, but Poole cannot bring in the pass. Out of bounds on him. And gives Marietta back possession. Jason Ellis checking back into the ball game. Chris Panther Jr. off the bench in for Gurley.
Yeah, that was the right idea on that last possession, yet again for the Purple Raiders. They're just being a little bit sloppy with the basketball right now, just a few careless turnovers here and there.
Krieger near the elbow, trying to get to Leidick. Now trying to find someone, finds Ellis, defended by Newsom. Ellis driving, kicks it out to Leidick, defended by Stanislawski. 5 on the shot clock. Leidick pulls up for the jumper, no good. Rebound into the hands of Ellis. Ellis on the baseline, kicks it over to Alexander for 3, and he's fouled by Parker on the three-point shot. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws now, and will try to give Marietta a one-possession lead.
I mean, I'm going to say it again, Brendan. You just need to close out these defensive possessions, because right there, these 3 shots they won't even come to fruition, really, if they just finish out the defensive possession like they're supposed to and not allow these second chance opportunities.
Alexander misses the first, but now makes the second to make it 59-58. Yeah, on that 3 from Leidick, I believe, there was a there was two Raiders going for the rebound. Neither of them got it because they, negated each other.
Yeah, that's just communication right there. Mount Union is just being a little bit sloppy on their communication end right now, both on the offensive end and really finishing out these defensive possessions.
Alexander goes 2 for 3 at the line, makes it 60-58. Marietta. Now Poole almost loses the ball. Kicks it to Stanislawski. Now over to Painter. Pump fakes a 3, and Painter draws the foul as it was Ellis rather, going for the block on Painter, but falls into him. A foul before the shot. Second foul of the night against Ellis. As Krieger has checked into the ball game for the Pioneers. 10:25 to play. Raiders with possession. Poole, defended by Krieger, finds Stanislawski underneath, and the putback dunk by Parker is good.
Wow! Christian Parker, he's got some bounce, and that's just a great finish.
Now momentum 3 from Parrott is no good. Rebounded by Newsom, and Newsom fouled by Krieger. He's going for the jump ball, but instead a little too hard. And some momentum going Mount Union's way here. A huge putback dunk off the miss from Stanislawski by Christian Parker. And now the Raiders are in the bonus off that foul from Tim Krieger. And that will send Darrell Newsom to the line to try and give the Raiders back the lead.
Yeah, you said it perfectly right there, Brennan. That's a huge momentum basket. Mountain Union's been struggling to find any baskets here in the second half. So let's see if that basket can really change the tide here for Mountain Union.
Newsom, the first on the 1-and-1 is good. Newsom now has 9, 10 pending this free throw. Money, a 62-60 lead for Mount Union so far. But, of course, this lead is not safe. It has been back and forth all half. Alexander in the corner for 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Parrott. Parrott brings it out, finds Alexander again, defended by Painter. Back to Parrott, defended by Stanislawski, who brings it near the logo. Over to Ellis, closely defended by Newsom. Ellis, pump fakes the 3, can't hit. Rebounded out to Newsom. 9:30 to play. Second half. Stanislawski over to Painter. Defended by Ellis. Painter now double teamed. Over to Parker. Top of the key. 3. In and out. Ooh, rattled out. And on the rebound, we'll get a foul away from the ball going against Braden Poole. That's his second. 6 of the half for Mount Union. As Lucas Isley has checked back into the ball game for the Pioneers. Isley over to Parrott. Now inside to Krieger, backing down. Parker, and Krieger with the hook shot is good. Ties this ball game up at 62. Under 9 to play. A barn burner here tonight in Alliance. Stanislawski in the corner for 3. He got it! Painter finds Stanislawski in the 3. And it's a 65-62 lead.
Driving kick, just like we saw in the first half. Great job by Chris Painter really making the defense collapse, and Ethan Stanislawski a wide open 3-point shot.
And a foul called against Christian Parker again. Parker has not had luck here tonight. He'll take a seat. Logan Hill gonna check in for him. That's 4 on Parker, which is a real shame. Parker has been a huge contributor here tonight, as he has been every game.
Yeah, like how we've been saying time and time again, game after game, he does not play like your traditional freshman. He does a great job of really fitting into this system, and he's got a bright, bright future here at Mount Union.
That puts the Pioneers now in the bonus, so Ellis will be at the line for a 1-and-1. Knocks down the first free throw.
And Brendan, Jason Ellis is not the guy you want to be fouling here. He shoots over 90% from the free throw line, so almost every time he goes to the line, he's going to make it.
Ellis, 2 for 2 at the line. Cuts the lead to just 1. 8:20 into play. Stanislawski pulls up for 3. He got it! Ethan Stanislawski puts some moves on and knocks down his second 3 in a row.
Yeah, defender on skates right there. Great job by Ethan Stanislawski.
But Krieger on the other end, going to work against Hill, draws the foul, puts up the shot off glass, and we'll go to the line for one more.
Back and forth again, Brendan. I mean, Marietta right there. They could have just given in because Stanislawski, just a beautiful move to get that wide open 3. But they go quick on the other end, and just a great job of really drawing that foul by Krieger. And let's see if he can convert on this and one opportunity.
68-66. Krieger connects, and now it's a 68-67 ball game with 8 minutes to play here in regulation. No question, this has been a fun one from start to finish. Newsom over to Hill in the corner, defended by Krieger. Bounce pass inside of Poole. Poole fouled on his way up by Brett Martin. And Poole will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Braden Poole, he always does a great job in the post, and right there, great job of sealing his man off, getting the post position, I should say, and a great strong move to really draw the foul there.
Braden Poole looking for 10 tonight. Knocks down the first. One more for Poole. Knocks it down. 7:43 to play. 3-point lead for the Raiders. Isley pulls up for a long 3. No good. Rebound in the hands of Krieger. Finds Ellis left wing now, defended by Newsom. Ellis driving through, puts up the shot, no good. And rebounded by Poole.
Yeah, it was just a great job contesting those shots right there. Chris Painter, a great job on the initial possession, and on that second chance, Braden Poole, great job really collapsing in the lane, making nothing easy right now for Marietta.
Poole pulls up for a jumper, no good. Rebounded by Martin. Isley will push the pace. Finds Parrott in the corner. He got it. Cooper Parrott. Just 5 points on the night, but ties the ball game at 70. A huge shot there from the freshman.
Yeah, beautiful transition basketball, and Cooper Parrott did a great job of really setting his feet and making sure that he was open and in rhythm for that three-pointer.
Here's Stanislawski trying to answer. No good, rebounded by Ellis. Ellis finding Parrott on the other end. Parrott, the layup is no good, but draws the foul. On the fast break, foul called against Logan Hill. That will send Parrott to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Mount Union can't make this a habit. These past 2 possessions, they haven't really got back in their transition defense all that well, and Marietta's capitalizing off those opportunities.
Gurley checking in for Painter here. Parrott trying to give the Pioneers back the lead here. Front end, no good. On the 1-and-1, Mount Union will bring it back up the floor here with the game still tied at 70. Newsom right wing, defended by Parrott. Newsom trying to drive, pulls up for a long 2. No good, but Poole is right there to lay it up and in. Right place, right time. Gives the Raiders back a 72-70 lead.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Brendan. Right place, right time for sure. Great job of being alert right there for the second chance opportunity.
Now Isley a bounce pass to Parrott for 3. That's no good. Stanislawski finds Gurley, who tried to find Newsom on the fast break, but is knocked away by Ellis. And Mount Union will have possession on the baseline with 5:55 to play. Sami Willoughby checking into the ball game along with Mason Leidick.
Yeah, I've loved Colin Gurley's unselfish play all night, but right there he should have been a little bit selfish because he had that wide open lane to the hoop.
Stanislawski inbounds to Poole, right wing behind the arc. Poole back to Stanislawski now, defended by Leidick. Finds Poole, who tried to drive against his fallen defender in Isley, and now Isley's going to get called for the foul against Poole, which will send the forward back to the line.
Yeah, and Braden Poole knew that he had a smaller guard on him, so he really did a great job of getting that post presence, and really nothing for Marietta to do there to stop Braden Poole other than foul him.
5:44 to play, 2-point lead for Mount Union. Poole on the front end, can't hit. Krieger brings in the rebound. Now Isley will push the ball, or will push the pace up the floor. So, Willoughby backing down Poole. Willoughby kicks it out to Krieger. Hand off to Isley. Isley now defended by Hill, a mismatch. Gets it in, the Krieger now double teamed on the baseline. Kicks it out to Leidick, now cross court to Isley. Isley driving through, puts up the floater, and it's no good, but a foul called against Logan Hill. A tough call there from the official to make, which will send Isley to the line to try and tie the ball game up.
Yeah, and Mount Union's in a big situation here right now, Brendan. Logan Hill and Christian Parker each with 4 fouls. They both need to be very careful here in these final 5 minutes.
And now Hill has to take a seat with 4 fouls, but Parker checks in. He also has 4 fouls. Isley knocks down the first, but cannot hit the second. Poole brings in the rebound. With 5:12 to play here in regulation, Mount Union and Marietta tied at 72. Newsom draws the foul, driving through the lane. That's called against Sami Willoughby. That's his fourth. No, that's his. Well, they gave it to the wrong player there. A 1-point game here as they go to the scorer's table to confirm that foul. But Darrell Newsom will be at the line to shoot a couple free throws. So still some confusion here between the officials. Looks like they've got it all figured out. So Newsom will now finally take his free throws here. And hits the first to extend the lead to 2 for the Raiders.
Free throws are going to be crucial here down the stretch, Brendan. You really got to capitalize on these opportunities if Marietta presents them to you.
So it looks like they did give Willoughby the foul. That's 5 for him, so he has fouled out of the ball game. One more at the line for Newsom. He connects. Makes it a 74-71 game for the Raiders. And now Mount Union's bench getting a little more lively now. Isley driving through, puts up the shot, and it's good. What a layup there from Lucas Isley.
Yeah, Isley did a great job moving without the ball right there. Nice backdoor cut. Caught the ball in stride and was able to make a pretty difficult layup right there.
Pioneers bench now being vocal as it's a 1-point game. Gurley putting some moves on Ellis, and Ellis called for the foul against Gurley. As Gurley was trying to drive past Ellis there. And now Gurley will go to the line for a couple free throws.
Yeah, great job by Colin Gurley using the crossover right there to get past Jason Ellis, and he has no choice but to foul him to prevent the easy layup.
4:34 to play. Gurley's first free throw is no good off the back end. Remains a 1-point game. One more here for Gurley. Can't hit that one either. Rebounded by Matosky, and Isley will push the pace up the floor for the Pioneers. Hand off to Leidick. Now over to Ellis, near the logo, defended by Newsom. Ellis over to Isley, defended by Gurley. Isley looking for Matosky to get it in. Now over to Leidick for three. He knocks it down. That's Ellis, rather. And now Marietta with a 2-point lead.
Can't leave Jason Ellis open. He's a great three-point shooter. And Mount Union, they need a basket here to really stop this momentum from Marietta.
Bounce pass over to Newsom in the corner, defended by Leidick. Now over to Poole, defended by Krieger. Poole finds Newsom, driving through, and he lays it up and in.
Great backdoor cut by Darrell Newsom, and a great job by Braden Poole recognizing that he's wide open on the cut, and a great finish, great possession all around there for the Purple Raiders.
Matosky over to Isley, defended by Poole. Isley finding a lane, lays it up, no good. Fight for the rebound, brought in by Gurley, and we will get a jump ball called, which is fine because the possession arrow points to the Raiders. Heck of a job there by Gurley on the rebound.
Yeah, really heck of a job right there by Colin Gurley, but you can tell how badly Marietta wants this. That was a 3-on-1 right there in favor, I should say, of Mount Union, and Marietta's just fighting to the end here. This is just going to be a very exciting finish.
Yeah, buckle in for this finish between Mount Union and Marietta, tied at 76 with just over 3.3 minutes left, and Gurley trying to find Parker underneath. Bad pass, though, out of bounds. And a turnover there from the Raiders.
Yeah, I can't be turning the ball over like that in situations like this. You need to play a little bit smarter on the offensive end.
Isley gets it over to Ellis. Going to work against Newsom. Ellis in the lane, puts up the shot. Gets it to go. Off-balance jumper there from Jason Ellis. Ellis now has 17 and gives Marietta a 78-76 lead. Timeout from Mike Fueline and Mount Union. A full timeout there. And this game still has not been determined by either of these two powerhouse teams in the OAC, as Logan Hill getting ready to check back into the ball game for Christian Parker. But a 78-76 lead for Marietta with 2:46 left to play here in regulation. We could either be looking at another overtime game here tonight for the second week in a row, or a last-second shot here from either team to try and win it.
Yeah, and really the key here for both these teams is who's going to get those stops when it matters most, because this has been kind of a weird game. That first half, nobody was really getting stops. Then for the majority of the second half here, both teams were kind of in a funk offensively. Now they're both picking up right where they left off in the first half. And so really with both these teams red hot right now, it's just going to be who can get the stops down the stretch, because we've seen all night these teams can put up points any way that they possibly want. So right now it's just going to be who can buckle down on the defensive end and get those stops. And for Mount Union right now, just continue to run your offense. You can get some points off that. And two, every time you get fouled, you need to convert those opportunities when they're handed to you, because those are basically free points just as long as you're able to convert off those free throws.
Getting ready to come out of the timeout here from Mount Union. Stanislavski over to Poole, defended by Krieger. Poole driving through. Draws the foul against Krieger. Marietta wanted a travel call there against Braden Poole. They won't get it. And that's now 4 fouls on Tim Krieger.
Yeah, it looked like he traveled right there, Brennan, because Tim Krieger really pushed him out of his spot, so he had no choice but to travel. So that's an obvious foul call right there.
Poole's first free throw, no good off the back iron. That has been an Achilles heel here tonight for Mount Union. Cannot hit their free throws. One more here from Poole, and maybe you heard me, knocks down that one. Which is also a good possibility that they can hear me. So Krieger loses the ball in the lane, picked up by Poole. Here comes Gurley with 2:23 to play. 1 point game between Marietta and Mount Union. Pioneers on top. Gurley going to work against Ellis. Gurley with the layup. No, it's waved off.
Oh, wow.
An offensive foul against Logan Hill. That's 5 on Logan Hill. What a call.
That is huge right there. Colin Gurley does a great job of getting to the lane and really getting an easy opportunity, a very clean look. I don't really know if there was much there, Brendan. I didn't really see what happened, but Logan Hill out of the game now. That's huge for the Purple Raiders.
Ellis now kicks it out to Isley in the corner, defended by Gurley. Isley pulls it out, gives it to Leidick, defended by Stanslawski. Leidick trying to go to work. Gives it back over to Ellis, defended by Newsom. Ellis kicks it out to Isley for 3. He got it. Leidick knocks it down, makes it 81-77.
That just shows how big that foul call is, Brendan, because really they could have been up 1 and now they're down 4. So let's see what the Purple Raiders have in store here on this possession.
Parker, top of the key 3, tries to bank it home, no good. Rebound in the hands of Ellis. And with 1:21 to play, Marietta is in the driver's seat.
Yeah, stop here, Brendan. That's going to be crucial because Marietta is going to take as much clock off as possible, so you need to get that stop here.
No need of foul just yet. Isley trying to go to work against Gurley. Isley brings it out with 5 on the shot clock. Leidick over to Isley in the corner for 3. Good. Timeout for Mike Feline and Mount Union. And this game has exploded to a 7-point lead now for Marietta with 56 seconds left to play. Raiders not out just yet, but in danger of falling for the 2nd time in a row at home.
Yeah, and really, Brendan, I mean, not to use the call on the offensive end there as an excuse, but you can just tell that call has had an effect here on the Purple Raiders down the stretch because really, like I said, could have been up 1 point, and now they're down 7. So that's just a huge call. Really want to see Mount Union bounce back here from that unfortunate call on the offensive end and really just get back into what they do best, which is put the ball in the basket. And they're going to almost have to foul here almost every time now if they want any chance at coming back and winning this game.
There's no question that the officials definitely have not, let's say, let them play here tonight. They have called pretty much everything. You've seen Logan Hill foul out. Christian Parker is in danger of fouling out. Sami Willoughby fouled out for Marietta. So fouls have definitely racked up here throughout this game. And every foul call has played a factor in this one, specifically that last one against Logan Hill.
Yeah, that last foul call is huge, but that's not the only reason why Mount Union is trailing in this game right now. They put themselves in that position here in the second half because Marietta is just red hot from the floor right now, closing down the stretch in this game. So really, that foul call is huge, but Mount Union can come back in this game if they're able to really get that flow back on offense and really just basically foul every time Marietta gets the ball here and try to limit their offensive production.
Stanslawski near the logo with 50 seconds left. Trying to go to work against Isley. Kicks it out to Poole. Thought about a 3, now drives, kicks it out. Now to Newsom for 3. Left wing, no good. Rebound in the hands of Isley. 38 seconds left, and Gurley will have to foul. A 7-point lead with 37 seconds left here for Marietta. And Isley just his 2nd trip to the line, misses the first free throw. The Raiders going to need a quick trip down to the other end if Isley misses this one, and they need to hit a 3 ball. Isley's second chance is good. Brings it to an 85-77 lead. Stanislavski over to Poole. Poole for a 3. Can't hit. Rebounded by Leidick, rather. And the shot clock is turned off. Here's Ellis with 15 seconds left, and Mount Union will not foul. Ellis can dribble this one out at the logo. And Marietta is going to hang on. Not really hang on, but pull away for an 85-77 win over Mount Union here tonight. They will surpass the Raiders in the standings in the OAC. Mount Union now falls to 6-2 on the year. Tough loss here tonight against Marietta. First win against the Raiders for Marietta since 2 seasons ago. So, Jacob, a tough loss here tonight for Mount Union. A back and forth affair for pretty much the whole game until the last minute, really. And Raiders just could not hit their shots in the final couple minutes. They fall here tonight at the hands of the Pioneers, 85-77.
Yeah, really, Brendan, you said it perfectly. I mean, Mount Union just got caught up in a series of unfortunate events there down the stretch. They played a solid game of basketball, really, those first 37 minutes of the game, and then really it was just those final 3 minutes between the foul call that could have had Mount Union up 1. Instead, they go down 7 because of it. And then, of course, they aren't hitting their shots at the end of the game. And Marietta just caught fire like how they did in the first half at the end of the game. So it was really just nothing was aligning for the Purple Raiders towards the end of this game. But if I know anything, Coach Feuline's going to have these Purple Raiders ready for tomorrow night in Marietta. And I expect them to bounce back in a big way when they go on the road to take on the Pioneers tomorrow night.
Usually a hostile crowd at Marietta for every game. They always bring a student section down there for the Mount Union game. Unfortunately, it won't be the case this year. But still a tough place to play down there for the Raiders. They've figured out how to win there the past couple years. But it's going to be an important ball game tomorrow night for the Raiders to try and win and get back on the winning track and move to 7-2. Tomorrow night we will have the women's matchup between Mount Union and Marietta. That game currently in the final minutes as the Raiders looking to get their 5th win in a row. They're currently leading 71-65, so that should also be a really good game tomorrow night here in Alliance as well. But a heartbreaker here for the men's team here tonight. They fall 85-77 at the hands of Marietta. Thank you to Brady Pierce for board hopping for us tonight in Studio A. Again, thank you to Will Brianza for putting this broadcast together for all of you listeners out there. From Jacob Boutar, I'm Brendan Deviney saying we'll see you tomorrow night and have a great rest of your night, everybody.